So this shows that certain ads in Pakistan do have those out-of-the-box concepts. So other corporations can also, adopt the same strategy. The mobiling ad with Naseem Hamid, and there's another Tapal ad which shows that a daughter convinces her dad to allow her to work in a company. This shows that stereotypes can be broken, and they have been broken in Pakistan. Other than this, the other day I was watching this Badalta Pakistan episode, and the MD of Orient Advertising Agency was the CEO there, was the guest there, and he said that Coca-Cola's India's tagline was ठंडा मतलब Coca-Cola. क्योंकि हम हर घर में जाके यही लोग पूछते हैं कि आप ठंडा लेंगे या गरम, तो इस तरह से कोका-कोला हर घर में है. And Surf Excel डार्क तो अच्छे होते हैं, is yet another good campaign.
Okay, that video was a trailer for what's to come in the pantomime. My name is Umar Farooqi, and I will be talking about Pakistani cinema. When we talk about Pakistani cinema, what are the first things that pop up into our mind? Meera, Reema. Meera, who's English, I'm a fan of, and when we talk about Reema, she can be compared with Sachin Tendulkar. She does more than 100 movies per year, and she's still going very strongly. Allah score in birthday. Then you all know that Pakistan cinema is in crisis state. So we need to go back in time and see how it got to this situation. Firstly, the initial setback at the time of independence, when Pakistan got its independence, most of the technical personnel went to India, paralyzing the Pakistani cinema. But somehow the Pakistani cinema was able to survive, and in Ayub Khan's period, which is also known as the golden age of Pakistani cinema, many legends were produced like Wahid Murad and Muhammad Ali. But then, however, when we thought that it was stabilized, the separation of East Pakistan meant that the Dhaka wing of Pakistan cinema was separated from it, and with it went many of the influential people. So that again was a setback to the Pakistani cinema. Then Ziaul's policies, it meant that he discouraged filmmaking, and he put many taxes on the tickets, which increased their prices. And here we are with the present day crisis, where we won't have to recover from it. Next, how to overcome this crisis? Firstly, I think the first way to overcome it is positive attitude. We should have a positive attitude, be it the movie maker or the filmmaker or the audience. We have seen our our filmmakers whining about the fact that they don't get enough cinema space, and most of the cinemas are occupied by the foreign films. But if you're producing movies like Padmaj Gujjar and Hasina 2020, I don't think you should expect anyone to come and watch those movies. They have also been seen whining over the fact that they don't have budget, they have budget constraints. But we can take example of our neighbor India. They have also produced very successful movies at low budget. So we should stop whining and start producing movies so that with the financial budget that we have. And then if we improve the content of our movies, then we can also tap into the international market, and the revenue gained from that market can be brought back into Pakistani market to improve our movies. Then we can have new creative film festivals like this Creative Pakistan Film Festival. It is basically, in my opinion, youth is the only way forward. So this provides a good platform for the youth of Pakistan to potentially exhibit their talent, since they don't have enough budgets to make a whole film. So they can make short movies and presented in this at this platform, which is enough for them to be recognized and move on to the big field. Film piracy, as we all know, it's not just a problem in Pakistan but also all over the world. So it is basically the illegal copies. People make illegal copies of movies before their original print is in the market, and they sell them, and basically they're cutting into the profit that should obviously go to the movie maker. So we should be responsible citizens and we should stop being a part of it. Then we have other measures. There can be education. We can provide education, introduce media as a subject from a young age so that people develop interest at a very young age. Then we can build more cinema houses. But first, for that, we need to improve the content of our movies so that more and more people come to watch our movies. Then governmental support. Government should also help them, support them financially and both morally. Lastly, media itself should support the Pakistani cinema by the Jio films have been recently found promoting the recent hits for Pakistani cinema, Bol and Khuda Ke Liye. Thank you, and now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Usman Tahir and I am representing the media sector broadcast. My presentation will consist of broadcasting, types of broadcasting, roles of media, constraints of journalists, legislation, competition in media market, measures to improve commercial broadcasting, and general journalism. What is actually broadcasting? Broadcasting can be defined as the distribution of audio and video content to dispersed audience via television, radio, and other sources to general parties and relatively large subset of thereof. Then types of broadcasting. There are 5 types of broadcasting, which may include radio broadcasting, network broadcasting, public broadcasting, commercial broadcasting, and news broadcasting. In my presentation, it will mainly consist of commercial broadcasting, which includes the media channels, and I will also refer to the opinions and the suggestion which was given by Mr. Imran Aslam, the presenter of Jio News. Role of media. Well, after seeing the circumstances of Pakistan, whenever we hear the word media, the first thing in our mind comes is breaking news, bomb blast. The major role of media is to make people aware, locally as well as globally. The second major role of media is to expose and correct government, the wrongdoings of the government by objecting it and exposing it. Now, the third major role of media is to predict what's going to happen. Constraints of journalists. Following our constraints of journalists, it may include the code of law, which may include that the journalist have to prove in the code of law whatever he or she publishes. Then the pressure of colleagues, then the pressure of management, pressure of the political parties. Since Jio News and other private-owned companies are not affiliated with political parties, so they have no political pressure. Then most importantly, pressure by the terrorist groups. 2.5 months earlier, Wali Babur was shot dead by a terrorist agency. 1.5 months back, Umar Chima was kidnapped. And the pressure of the advertisers, because they are the main source of their revenues, income, as they provide advertisements. Now, no legislation for media. According to Mr. Imran Aslam, it is very important to have a legislation and a license. It's very important because it protects them when they're opposing their society values. Code of conduct. According to him, everyone should have their own code of conduct. Jio have its own code of conduct, which is Jio Usul. And he also further stated that if everyone is upset, we are doing the right thing. One example of this can be Jio Super. We all know that Jio has been banned for many years. We all know that Jio Super was banned for 6 months. What was the reason behind it? Jio basically criticized criticized government a lot. So it was banned for 6 months, and the government said that it is a threat to national security. And according to Imran Aslam, PTV is a pita hua TV. Now, now other issue is what to air. Basically, they divide into 3 parts. Human interest, which includes the cooking shows, dramas, then the unusual theories like much ho to aisi or much nahi to kuch nahi, and documentaries like celebrities, social shows, and Islamic shows. Now we all know that important news is always neglected, which have less ratings. For example, the talk show, the Flood talk show, was being neglected when Shoaib Akhtar was announcing its retirement. It was basically postponed. Now, another main issue is yellow journalism. Yellow journalism is another big issue. For example, if we all remember that जब शोएब एंड सानिया की शादी होने वाली थी, तो हर दफा ब्रेकिंग न्यूज में आया था शोएब सानिया से बालकनी में खड़े होकर फोन पे बात कर रहा है, ब्रेकिंग न्यूज, शोएब यहाँ पे खड़ा हुआ है, ब्रेकिंग न्यूज, शोएब सानिया से बात कर रहा है. So it was more like a tabloid, and it is a big issue. Now competition in market is very much effective, because if there will be more competition, there will be less monopoly, and there will be more efficiency, and basically the media caters the niche market, and the main focus of the media is to make profit by selling dreams, and they are the underdogs. Now I will tell you some few measures to improve media. As my colleague Mr. Abdul Ghaffar Bhatti said that there should be anti-corruption programs. So there should be less profit oriented. There should be more youth. There should be more youth programs. They should be not dependent on ratings. Say no to yellow journalism. They should actually educate people, and they should show the good side of Pakistan, because people living abroad perceive Pakistan whatever they are shown on media. So they show good side of Pakistan. Thank you.